you. This is a story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too. Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people, uncertain, broke, doubting the system, doubting myself. But one thing kept me going, the belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given, they're taken, and I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me. My mindset. My choices. My willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit. Because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement. A space where we don't just talk about markets. We talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready. This is where traders are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it.
Let's get it. On my way. On my way, bitches. I'm coming. I'm coming. It's just, I don't know. They be putting something in this weed that just be making you want to smoke it. I don't know. They be putting some next level shit into it. I don't know what they put into this weed. No. Wow. The news here really fucking pushed heavy, huh? Where the fuck is you going? Where's you going? Well, that gets the red folder out the way for the rest of the day. Price action time. You feel like conquering Russia now? Mazarasha. It's got me harder than Sydney swing. Damn, dog. I get it, but still, bro, it does affect the overflow. I don't know what the fuck's going on in the chat right now, but still a little break dizzle, my nizzle. Daily close doji, so we can kind of block that out, right? There was really not much going on the previous daily candle in terms of price given direction, right? We whipsawed, so we can kind of say we can kind of get rid of that candle, and this is what price looks like right now. We're bullish bias. The bullish is bias. Let's drop down. Let's establish clear, obvious levels. Bada bing, bada boom, and we'll adjust this as we move along. Bada bing. Ba 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 ba. Alrighty then. This looks pretty solid to me. I really like this level here because we're not going to use this level. Leave? No, don't leave. Cancel. It's 200 pips worth of range. I think we've yet to establish the range that we're going to trade inside here. So this level will get moved at 3003. 3003. We got levels above 3000. That's fucking wild. Zoom door. Gotcha. What a drop this was on the 2 hour. Never made the top wick. What was this? 126 pips. Interesting. $8:42 here, so we have 18 minutes for the hourly close. Higher time frame is printed side by side here on the 4 hour. And we're back in range. Yeah, there's a minute 40 left in this candle. There's 100 seconds left in this 15 candle. The way it's looking like right now, there's going to be nothing for at least the next 15 minutes. So, if you guys got shit to do, if you guys got to go walk your pet rock, or, you know, if you got to go scramble some eggs, you can still beat the clock. I said beat the clock, all right? Beat the clock. There's an L there. Beat the clock. and come back here on time. I know some of you is going to be like, he said beat the what? Beat the clock and come back here on time by 9 a.m. All right? Don't beat nothing. I said beat the clock. Make it here on time, in other words. All right, so you have 15 minutes. Go make your coffee. Alex, I sent you a proposal via Discord that I think you were liking. Yeah, my team passed it out to my manager. My manager looked at it, and they'll respond to you. There were quite a few issues with it. I mean, I don't want to discuss it here on stream, but they'll respond to you. Okay. Where's my pen? Note to self, do not say beat the clock on stream anymore. Ever. When you open a 41K account, what lot size you use starting from starting onwards, you took 2 positions or single entry. I was taking, when I opened a 40K account, it was 41.8, and that's my total investment, and it wasn't a 41K account that was open. It was a slow addition to, like, it was a 5K account that I slowly grew and added to when we were at like 500-600K. I just went back and counted how much total was deposited by me in that account, and the total over time was 41,800 that I deposited into that account. So it went from like 5, I made a few thousand, I dropped another like 10, and it went to like 17, and then, you know, I dropped like 3 or 4,000, went to 21, then I made some money, right? I grew to like 30, then I added another like 5 or 10, and then over time, just the total that was added to that account, that was deposited into the account, was 41,800. But at around 40,000, I was trading 3 lots, 1 position. At that time, I was only taking 1 position, and I was trading 3 lots on 1 position. Chat used to be a little quiet sometimes. Next thing you know, all of chat is typing in caps. You think I can use 4 micros with a 10K? Yeah. What would I take as lots on 40K now? The way I trade, probably 1 lot. Wait, weren't the numbers bad? Shouldn't we be coming up here? Even, actually no, bad as expected. So they were expecting bad numbers. They got what they expected, but not lower than expected. So this might have been priced in. Then you had bad numbers, but this might have been the reason for the drop. And then you had bad numbers. This might have been the reason for the pullback. By 9 a.m., if we're close below the range, yeah, we're Gucci Fendi if we close below the range. I'm new here. How do you trade? Ask the refurbished people. Price action. Just price action. Some horizontal lines and reading candles. So every time you trade, you try to take 0.125 per trade according to your account. No, I don't know how you came up with that number. Show me the equation. What extracurricular activity you got going on today? Underwater fencing, or is that on Wednesdays? No, Mondays is deep sea twister, and then we're gonna go relax in the evening. We're gonna do some aquarium karaoke. You can join us. We'll be singing Under the Sea while being under the sea. Wah! Oh man. Somewhere in the world is a early morning comedy club missing a comedian. Somewhere in the world. Imagine there was like a 8 a.m. comedy club, like you're only open 8 to 10 in the morning. I would hate everybody. Imagine just listening to a dude telling jokes at 8 in the morning. Throw stuff at him. Word. We're gonna play skydiving Jenga. Try to keep that shit together. Huh? Huh? Wix, green is a selling illegal things to chat. I know.
It's because I'm green, isn't it?
No, he's doing it with the permission of the house.
Discovery Houston.
5 minutes here. Yo, what Discovery Houston? Who's talking to me? Beautiful. Crazy. Chicken back right? Hey, yo. What you do with the chickens is between you, the chicken, and the farm. Don't be back riding no chicken. That's a felony. That's 5 to 10 in some places. Did you guys remember to log into every other YouTube streamer's live stream to remind them that I'm on? Did you guys remember to do all of that? Let's take 5 minutes to really scroll through YouTube, see who else is live, and let them know that Wix 9 is on, so they can stop, stop doing the nonsense. And I can't start till everybody's here. Have a screen for each streamer. Let them know. Last night, at night, you told if it needs to break the lows, it will go up and grab the orders, then it can break the lows. But yeah, that's what we did here. You see? Last night. Oh, whoops. This was last night. Last night. Couldn't even get an answer. I tried to call. Yeah, so last night we were right here. I said if we're going to break down, we're going to have to come up and grab orders. Look at this. We've come up, grabbed orders, and now if we break lows, we break lows. Right? That's what we spoke about. Yeah. Who sang that last night? As Yet. You guys remember that band? As Yet? That's going back 40 years. That's Green's generation. That's Green. Is Wix mute in Zoom? No. Oh, I just saw that. Traveling Wilburys had one called last night, and the Strokes. The Strokes, I remember. Thought you were singing Day and Night. No, it was last night. Which room do we have here? We have 100 seconds till this hourly closes. I'll be damned if the next one don't give a bottom wick here. What does spot look like? Spot looks great. Your 4 hour looks like ass. 2 and a 1 hour are highly likely to come down. Damn. It's gonna get tough here. Closed above, huh? But open up at the top wick. It's gonna have to come up higher. Kind of hope it flips now so I don't have to make this decision about coming. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Yeah, pretty much scratch this. All right, here's what I will do. If we can pull this off, if we can get up to these areas, we'll look for a sell. These white lines. If we can do that before making a bottom wick and driving, I mean flipping and driving, re-breaking the current low that we have, we will look for positions at all 3 of these areas. If it re-breaks its own low, we will wait for the low down here to be broken. I think we'll extend this range as well. There's room to extend it. Let me see. There we go. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get this steep pullback. I can hear it. We might get it. We might get it. But I need it to get up there. If it doesn't get up there, I won't take it. There are levels along the way, like right here, which is pretty much what it just tapped, but I want it at the wick. I don't want it at that level. Yeah, if it breaks its own low right now, then we're just going to wait for the lows at the bottom of the range to be broken. It's fine. Didn't quite get there. I think our initial level was right here. Didn't quite get there either. Got close. I'd rather be at this wick though. Anybody know when this contract's up? Want a steeper wick because of where it closed? Yeah, because it closed respecting this area. So in the worst possible case scenario in this case, I can't take a position before this level. Otherwise, otherwise I'm gonna be exposed to too much risk and really get hurt on the position if I take it sooner than that. So. You want to know why or how I or how I calculate that, you got to join the inner circle. Did it flip here again? Yeah, it did. Did we just get a 5 close? Yeah, we got a 5 close. 5 bullish. Okay, when are we going to receive emails? 25K giveaway, 25 and the 50K giveaway from yesterday. You guys should receive them by tonight. I submitted paperwork, or I submitted all your info yesterday. So by the time they look through it, probably tonight. Buy at 29.87. That is pretty far away, mi amigo. You guys talking about spot price, right? No. Wait, what? Yeah, 29.88. Okay. Yeah, you're talking about spot price. Motherfucker. I can't, it's just not worth the freaking, it's a 10 pip difference here in price between where it got to and our entry. If it was like 2 or 3 pips, I might be getting in. But This is a 10 pip difference. Right? Come on. Yeah, 10 pip difference. Check signals chat. No, I haven't looked at anything. I'm sorry. Discord. My team typically looks through it. Hold on. Oh, the message from Vladimir? Yeah, I just said it's everyone's gonna get their stuff probably by tonight. This isn't funny here. I held this area, right? On the 5. On the previous candle. Chance you make a bottom wick here and come up. At which point the 15 will probably be closing bullish. Right? At which point we are starting to form 5-minute structure up. I think I'm still okay with these areas, honestly. You on gold chart right now? Because mine also. I'm on gold futures. If you're on TradingView, GC1 for you. Or GCJ 2025. Taking a sell right here. Just took a sell. Oh, I'm sorry. I opened up wrong lot size, so I'm gonna close one of them. Hold on. You guys gotta remind me. Sorry, the close that you see in the signals, that's just because I opened too much. Right now, I'm at a normal lot size, so we're at normal right now. Sorry. All right. Anyway, we opened the position here. We got a short. Right here, right now. Sorry about that. Oh, there we go. Closing full right there. Just closed full for 32 pips. W. W, sniper entry. W. I can't see open long. No, this is what we just had right here. I had a short right from this area. Sniped it. Short, why short? Because we like to win. We like to win. And we just won 32 pips. W. So let's get rid of this. I actually could have left. I opened double the lot. So that was, I opened 8 lots instead of 4 there total, right? And I just closed 4 of them immediately because that was too much if we were going to come up for pineapples. But we didn't. W. I have, it was 2 positions, 16 pips each. Combined total among all positions, 32 pips. Can I explain why I took the straight? Because like I said, we like winning. We marked this. This was part of our plan. We marked this level off right here about 20 minutes ago, saying once we get there, we will take entries, right? Remember I brought this down here. I said, no, I like the wick better here because it's also the top of the range here. And that's why we took here. This is a range 2 breakout. Very, very simple. This was one of our simpler positions. But yeah, sniped it. Amazing. No drawdown. As soon as we tapped it, straight to profits. Yep, that brings us to 134 wins in a row. Clap it up, chat. Drop some likes. Sub to the channel. Let's clap it up. Bravo! Cut the shit up. I mean, when you show up here, you already know it's either win or win. TP, no TP. So price came multiple times up and flipped, or almost. You still took it. So that was no problem here? No. It was no problem here. And I'll tell you why, right? Only because of our pineapples and risk management. If we weren't going to reject here, after this big drive down, like I always say, market doesn't move in a straight line. The worst possible case scenario, you do this. Next candle is not doing this. This doesn't happen. Next, if you do this, next candle is doing this. Which means you'll have a bottom wick to a support. At the very least, the support that we took our first entry from. This is where the market drives up from historically. So we're gonna, right? Technical analysis. We're gonna base what we do on historical price data. If that's the level we come up from, then at the very least, that's where levels will be, that's where orders will be grabbed to come up, which means that we would have had a pineapple here, and we would have closed right here at our first entry, would have been break even. Profits. We weren't gonna lose this trade no matter what, even if we were wrong about it coming back down. What broker are you now using? I'm using AMP Futures. Didn't have time to enter. I marked this level off like 30 minutes ago. You could have put a sell limit here if you wanted to, if you were leaving. This level's been up here for 30 minutes as entry. I wouldn't say this doesn't happen, but it's very unlikely. A good trade is always, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. When it happens is if you have a catalyst, then we need to be aware of it, right? Like, for example, if there's a fucking bomb threat in the Pentagon, yeah, this might happen, right? If there's, like, if Trump decides to fucking tweet right now, yeah, this might happen. But it's Trump, not Biden. So, like, if he tweets, this might happen, right? Trump's looking for this. Or we're looking for that with Trump. I just open 100 positions, one lot, close out 10 pivot. But that's not how I trade. That's you trying to make it funny. I don't open 100 positions at the same time. Sometimes one, mostly two. Crooked Joe can't tweet. Crooked Joe can't eat Jello. They gotta grind down his Jello. You open Max 98. Nice. Those are my favorite Nikes. Max 98, Air Max 98. 95s are good too. Air Max 95s, those are dope. And futures with MT5. Yes, sirree, Bob. Yo, who's over here with their fucking burners again? Hazarbian and Manaka. Can we fucking block these people forever? But Jay, I know you're fucking trigger happy on blocking people, on banning people here. You can ban those too.
I'm not seeing the names, and so I must have missed their messages.
Hazarbian and Mana Aka. You can ban them.
All right, let me
Banish them.
Yeah, I think Green got Hazarbian, but the Mona Aka is what you're referring to? Yeah. I was blocking his messages or her messages.
Jay's been itching to just fucking block people, ban them forever. Sitting there like this. I gotta scratch my hands are itchy.
Done. Green got the other one.
Every time somebody says lock 30x, you better ban them. Don't be saying that shit. I don't know what it is. But I see you guys started a fucking copy pasta or whatever you guys started. Alright, you guys are gonna have your fucking hands full right now. Just ban all those burners. Sniper round. Let's go. Dude's like, fuck, I'm gonna use up all my burners. I gotta stop. I'll do it when Wix isn't looking. Quick now! Do it while I step away. Yeah, at this point, now we need to set up again, chat. Oh, another one hits. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Anybody else got a question about the locker or whatever they're talking about? Anybody got questions? Who else wants to know what it is?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it clear now. If anybody mentions it or asks about it, whatever the hell that thing is for the scammers out there, I'm actually going to ban you from the chat, whether you are whether you have been there for a long time or not. So there you go. See, another moron keeps doing that, so I'm gonna ban him right now, and he's gone. There you go. So yeah, I don't care if you guys have been here for a long time, unless you're a moderator, obviously, but do not talk about scams or anything like that here. This is not what we do. So
I should ban them all.
yeah, we got a lot of mods, so we're going to be having some fun deleting everything. So
I don't think it can make burners.
Hopefully you guys have enough accounts. Yeah, hopefully they have enough accounts. Yeah, exactly. Bro, I had nothing to do other than this win that was massive, and people need to drop a like and sub to the channel. So right now I'm just enjoying banning people. We
Yeah.
were talking about it yesterday, so I feel good.
Any win that goes straight into profit with no drawdown is a massive W.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Not always in terms of money, but in terms of like, you know, stress-free trading, this is a massive W. Like,
And it
straight
dropped
up.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you want to do? You want to wake up, come here, stress-free, know that if all else goes to shit, you can always trade gold and make money. Like personally, I don't really care what happens, right? Like what kind of bad, I mean, like except like health or shit like that. Like there's nothing that could really make my day go bad. Oh, except chat, you guys don't know. Benny got bit yesterday by another pit. Let's share this story. That ruined my day yesterday. He fucking knocked me off my feet, dragged me. He dragged me down the block, and my whole back is road rashed like I fucking flipped on a motorcycle. And he dragged me to a fence. He put his nose through a fence where there were other dogs, and the dog on the other side of the fence just bit him on his nose as soon as he fucking put his nose through a fence. So, everybody say a prayer for Benny. And, yeah. He's over there looking like he's Georgian with a little hump on his nose. Like the country Georgia, you know how most Georgians, they have like a little hump nose. So, he looks Georgian. Benny! Ara! I'm gonna call him Gogi. Gogi! But he learned his lesson, so he's not, like, he don't bark at anybody no more. Now he knows. Benny be looking like Mirab. Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna call him Benishvili. Benishvili, where you at, bro? He knows. True.
It's funny you said Ara. Ara is like Armenian word, isn't it?
Ara? I know the Georgians say it. They always say Ara.
No, Armenians say that.
Oh, maybe I don't know. We got this Georgian restaurant that we go to, and I always see the Georgians in there. Like I can tell they're Georgians by the nose. they're always doing their dance. You know, I don't know. They'll be swinging their arms side to side, and then they always be yelling Ara.
It's gotta be Armenians, dude. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe Armenian. I don't know. Y'all, it's just across
It's
the
like-
border from you, isn't it?
It's like going to China and saying "konnichiwa."
They'd understand. They'd know what the fuck I mean.
You're funny, dude.
They'd know what I mean. Benishvili, come here. He's pissed. He's just laying down looking at me. If he could speak, he would be saying, "Bro, you should have had my back. What happened?" That's probably what he's thinking right now. I did, until you fucking dragged me on mine.
NYSE open in 1 minute. Lock in chat.
I gotta finish this joint. I think Jay's looking for positions here.
Yeah, I am. I mean, if it breaks the lows, then I might continue. I might take a retest and take a sell. But right now we're in the range. So I'm just waiting to see what volume it brings, and then I'll make my decision.
Sir. I don't like that it's not breaking the most recent here. Like, why close respecting? Could come down, yeah. It's likelier to come down than to come up here. But why hold this area? You know what I mean? Why hold the most recent level of support? You had a chance, made a bottom wick here, it didn't drive through. Doji candle in the previous. If you're to come down, you technically should not break the previous candle high. Technically. Patience, my friends. Paciencia. By the way, gang, exclamation point guide. Do that. Go check out the psychology guide. I put in some time into putting it together. Right there. Go check that out. That's gonna take you to our Discord. So that form, that link, once you put your info in, it takes you to the Discord. It's a free Discord, and it gives you the guide, right? It gives you access to the psychology guide. If you're already part of the Discord, it's in our, it should be in the announcements tab. Yeah. Or resources. Hold on, I think we have a resource tab. Yeah, go to the resource tab under the general info, and it should be in there. Where's Banga? Yeah, I think it already played. I broke the high here. Broke the previous candle high. Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to break the low once it breaks that high. Because it held this support here, broke these highs. I don't expect it to come down, honestly. Had no business breaking this high if it's to come down. know what plans it crossed the highs, still trade the lows now. Wait, you write that backwards? You did write that backwards. Now the lows still no. Bro, rewrite that please. Five's about to close bullish here. So it'll be interesting. Will it respect this level right here? 29.95? Yeah, it's gonna close below here right now. If it closes below here, then you come down because it's respecting this level. There's a level right here. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Could have closed above, closed below. Maybe top wick gonna drive down. I got no edge here. I gotta wait here. If it crosses the lows, still trade. Once it breaks the lows, I'll wait for it to come down. I'm not gonna trade it here. I'm not gonna just. I would wait for this. Personally, I'm gonna wait for this to come down or pull up. Where do you think the sell will go and turn around for a buy? Whenever we do get a sell, I think it will go to 29.64, and I think we'll turn around for a buy at around there. I don't know, bro. I could have a buy anywhere in these areas. Like, it just depends on what price action does. We can break out this range, pull back up, and then I'll trade it up, right? We can close above the highs here. I'll trade it up. We can have a range 2 breakout on the higher time frame. I'll take sells. It's just, it really depends on what price does. There's no, I don't have an edge right now with what it's doing. I had an edge initially as it came down, and then the first retest down off our area, right? I had an edge right here. This was my edge. Right now, that edge is gone. It already played out, and I gotta wait for this level to be, you know, for the price to leave this area. You're not at a trade at the moment? I lost. No, we're not at a trade at the moment. We're in a trade whenever you see this on screen. Right? When you see this shit on screen, this is when we're in a trade. Don't worry about how much red or green you see because I don't have stops. I don't have TP. I just use this specifically for entry so you guys know where we are in our trade. Everything else is done manually. Stops, closures, you know, partials, everything. We are not in anything. You might be in a trade. I'm not in a trade. Jay might be in a trade. I'm not in a trade. Yeah, spot gold looks very similar. Didn't break the lows yet, but did break the highs, so higher low, higher low, higher low, lower high, higher high. I don't know. Over here it did re-break the low after making a higher high. It's just noise for now. Could do whatever. People at the Zoom door, come on in. What do you do when you take a L with 6 pineapples? Catch 10 pips. Look at our 4 hour. If your 5 or 15 looked like this, you would never trade it. Good morning, Wixon gang. I wish you all the best for this week's trading. May you all have an awesome trading week. And don't forget, may the forces of evil become confused on the way to your house. Now we're good to trade. Now we're good to go. Perfect. Thank you for that lovely message, Creed. With arms wide open. I don't know what that was. I think that's how they sing. That's how the guy sings from Creed. Oh, come on, drive down. Come on. Come on, Lee. Come on. You got in at 2989.1. Oh, chilling, bro. Chilling easy. Looking for the lows to break. Or no, it respected the lows and it broke the highs. So be careful, bro. See, this wick never broke, but it did break the top wick here. So you've started to create structure the other way. Not to say it can't come down, but just, I don't know. If it breaks that high, the previous 30, right? Creating higher highs. And if you're doing that on the 30, it's, I don't know. I still hope it comes down because it'll be easier for us to set up for positions than if it comes up, right? On the 4 hour. 2 hour here. I still hope it comes down. Remember, this candle doesn't have to drive. We could stay in this area. We're in a range, right? Wicks are ranges. We're stuck in this little range. We could barcode here for the next 2-3 candles. We don't have to really drive right now. Don't matter what it looks like, it's not necessarily a drive. Need some kind of catalyst. Maybe we'll get it on the hour close. Just deposited to make my live 10K. I'm gonna do 4 micros for my first position. You think the other pineapples I should do 2 micros or keep them all at 4? I would keep all your positions at the same size. Like whatever you enter at one level, if it goes against you, I would enter at the same size as my initial entry. Or more, definitely not less. Sorry guys, put 0-1 lot size on a sell, so no sells, no buys, just nothing. No, this is just noise. Just because you're here doesn't mean you have to be in a position. He's like, so nothing? Unless I'm reading it with the wrong, you know, intonations. Is that the word? Just, yeah, sometimes it's like, it's just noise, right? Not sometimes. 90% of the time is noise. And then 10% of the time you're in a trade. I don't even know. No, what 10% of the time? How long was that trade? If we're here for 3 hours and that trade was 1 minute. We were in a trade for 1 minute out of the 3 hours that we spend here. So let's fucking go. Might get this, Jay. Should be good now. Fuck it, close everything except your last pineapple. This shit should be just running. Oh, this fucking thing flips bullish right now on the 15. I don't think it will. It'd be funny. For fuck's sake, just got home and I missed my GJ entry by minutes. GJ?
How about no?
Man, fuck GJ and its crusty asshole. We don't fuck with GJ. GJ's is GG's. Haven't seen a trade that lasted for more than 5 minutes in this stream. There have been, but it's very rare. They're far and few between, right? We're just very mindful of risk. The less time you spend in the markets, the less risk you're exposed to. Said GJ? Who's GJ? George Jefferson. Wow, gold. What are you doing? Paul Bear. Rip. Where's the bird whispering skill from? Benny. What's Undertaker doing in the next files? I don't know. Let's ask Tom and Jerry. No clue. No clue. They don't know. Maybe Kai Sanat knows. No clue. Stop with this BS.
Stop it. Get some help.
I will not stop. You know why? Somebody gotta take this fucking thing away from me. What can you plan for buys? Range 2 breakout. Above here. On spot. Probably got to do a little bit more charting for, but like, grand scheme of things. Yeah, probably above there. Oh. Wow, come on, gold. Every morning with this bullshit. Every morning there's a halo hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's 4-post bed. I know it's not my but I'll see if I can use it for the weekend or a one-night stand. Music too loud? Gotcha. People at the Zoom door. Oh yeah, gotcha. Dr. Holmes, come on in. Thanks, Wix. Passed my challenge. Gotta wait till end of day for a funded account. W. Amazing. Congratulations. Yeah. I don't know, man. Gold's more confused than a dyke in a hardware store. This is taking forever. Up or down, bitch? Pick one. Damn. This shit's just not going anywhere. For our close in 4 minutes, would like to see it drop before coming back up. Oh, Rich Manny Low. He's back from the Ace of Trades. W. The artist formerly known as the Ace of Trades. I'm glad you got your mojo back. W is 8. True. 4 hour closing very soon here, yes. I mean, the 4 hour looks like ass and feet, right? But if we drop to the 2, it's not too bad. It's just going to need a steep wick. You don't want the hourly printing bullish, though, because you're probably going to see a bottom wick on the next hourly and then drive up, right, before a top wick. Or, well, let's see how the 30 and the 15 close out. They're all closing out bullish for now, right? 2 minutes here. If this 5 closes bullish, then you're probably seeing a top wick. And if you're looking at the 2 hour and looking at the 4 hour that all closed bearish, this is going to need a bottom wick to drive up on the 4 regardless. Which means we can look for a top wick sell, but it would not come off this area. Yeah, I think this is out of the question now, and this is out of the question now. And if we're gonna base what we're doing on the 2 hour, I could get jiggy with this. We're gonna need top wicks to here. $100 seconds. $396 viewers. Drop some likes. Well, we dropped viewers, not likes. We just dropped 5. $100 seconds to go. I can do a lot in 100 seconds. Oh, damn. Where's Jay? Where's my Jay? Note to self, don't leave ashtray outside in 100-mile-per-hour winds. Holy shit. I'm here, but still in a position. I was talking about the J. When I went outside, I was like, where's the J? He said, I'm here, but still in a position. Savage. So this might be a small wick because there's levels in the way here. Geez, that hourly pulled back too. We might not break the previous hourly if we were to come down, right? Oh, but I wish we did. Yeah, this ain't it.
Yeah, I'm finally out. I just closed once I saw the bottom wick.
Nice. I hope the shit rides up now. Now I hope it fucking rides up. I'm glad you're out.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I stacked and caught 172 pips.
Down this top.
Oh my god, look at it. Pumped up. Yeah, I caught the bottom over there. And I see it pop up now. Bro, I got lucky there. But yeah, so
no, your first entry was on the bottom over here.
no, I caught. I'm saying I closed it at the bottom. I caught the top.
Yeah. You closed.
Yeah,
it
I got in at
bottom of the
89.
stick.
Yes, correct. Almost. When I closed it, it just came back
Makes
up.
full sense. You got support over here, so that's what you'd map out. Once this closed bullish, you'd map this bottom wick out to support. You'd close this right here. You have to once that closed bullish, right? The hourly's closed bullish. We can still come down here. It just needs to be a steeper top wick.
It can. I didn't want to be in there and draw down again because I already have pineapples that were rejected now at 90.76 or something.
Yeah.
And I stacked. So I was tripping if this was going to be massive drawdown. But I wasn't in very big drawdown for a while. Man. I mean, I just saw it made sense, still played the range, and then went forward based on your analysis as well. So I was comfortable with that.
You played that to the T. Perfect.
Yeah, and I kept saying the 4 hour, but I just realized it's 10 a.m. So it should have been the 1 hour. I was writing 4 hours instead of 1 hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think people understood, obviously, the 4 hour close at 9 a.m.
Well played, sir. Well played. All right, so as I said, shouldn't break this hourly to come down, but if it does, on that off chance, we might have positions there. I don't know. Let's go back to futures. Did we create a bottom wick here? We did. If we didn't make this bottom wick here, we were looking for sells here at this area, 3001. 3001! Damn, we're reading price action above 3000. I remember last week we were trading and someone was like, yeah, 2984 is a psychological level. Or 2985. Shit's 3016, bro. 3017. Nothing psychological about that shit. Only drawdown if you had sells at 2985. That's the only psychological thing about that. So much noise on the charts this morning. It's so loud and it's not saying shit. It's like arguing with a woman right now. There go all the female viewers. And we dropped another 5 viewers. Can't win. Cheese and rice. Look at this shit. Yeah. There's no entries here. You can delete that. There could be, but not with that bottom wick made. If there was no bottom wick here, we are definitely in there, but not without it. I mean, not with it. 3,000 on the dot here. Take a picture. You could show your kids where you were when gold hit 3,000. Tell them you were watching history be made for the 40th time in 2 weeks on Wix 9's stream in 2025. Carly up 203 pips. I know you were looking to smack today for like 500-600 pips. I know you were looking for that break at a low and to be like 8 positions in, coming down here to like 84 areas.
Yes, correct. I have my line at 84.70.
Yeah,
and so if it had broken that, I would have entered a mango in there and then gotten down to at least 82. I have my lines already all set up. You know me. Oh, man. I don't have lines above 93, though. 93.5. Because I was looking to play the sells now. But if it breaks above 93, 93 and a half, and it closes there, then I might be looking for possible buys later on.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean, are you looking at my charts? Are you in my system?
I can see how you trade.
Bro, I trade the way that I do because it's your trading, bro. Yeah, no, thanks to your analysis, I was able to grab some pips from that. So thank you, man. Appreciate that. You were talking the whole time. I was like, yes, okay, this makes sense. All right, okay, maybe it won't break down. All right, so let me grab a pineapple here. Makes sense once it broke the high. All right, I see it was bullish, but the 15 and 30 are still bearish. There's this in the 2 hour. And I was like, yes, I'm in. Yes,
out at the
yes.
perfect time, too.
I did, and just broke the highs, bro.
I think
like
it's
very
smacked
psyched.
up like within like 10 seconds of you closing.
It was literally the next candle. I can take a screenshot, but I mean, it's literally the next candle. I closed, it came back up at 2988.01. That's where it closed me. So it jumped 8 pips.
Yeah.
That sucks. I would have made a lot more. And then the next candle just pushed up massive bullish. And then when it broke the high at 91.20, I said it might keep going, and it didn't reject. Right now it's projecting at 93 because that's the big resistance. So we'll see what happens. But right now I'm just chilling, and I'm only going to take a position if you take one. That's it.
Can't even hide one from him. He's in the signal channel. About to hide.
True.
About to hide a position from Jay.
No.
About to sneak one in. This range is ugly.
Yeah, join the signals channel, people. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Because we traded nights as well. We got the Sunday Zoom sessions. Definitely worth it. You pay it off pretty quickly before the price goes up as well.
Yeah, Sunday Zoom session was wild. This was the Sunday Zoom session. These 3 candles. Oh shit. I gotta say, this was the even though this was the price action on Sunday, it was probably one of the best Zoom sessions. Yeah, we everybody learned Japanese. But I really stopped by to find out where you live right near the beach, boy. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate that. Amazing. All right, let's wake up the children. There you go. Trade agent session on the previous Sunday? Every Sunday, yes. Every Sunday we traded live. I'm out. Appreciate that, Jose. You stopped by, asked me where I live, and dip. Go. Go Tings. Yeah, I mean, like, you guys don't have to put yourself through this to be in positions in here. Just wait. Since gold's not grabbing liquidity, I will. Yum. Having a hard time breaking 2093 on spot, so it may come back down. Well, let's see how the 15 close. Yeah, it's just honestly, it's kind of irrelevant. I don't really care what it does here, as long as it's not doing what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna ignore it.
Yeah, I'm saying that it's trying to push. The 5 was bearish and it just flipped bullish. It's creating higher highs, higher lows. It might push, but
It's a big range. We're
I mean, it just
200 pip range.
Yeah, and it just rejected at 90 on that bottom wick on the 5, and that's pushing up. So if it doesn't close below 90 on the 15 or on the 30, it's peace out. It might be keep pushing up, and if it breaks,
I mean, there's no news in the way here. Like,
no,
if we start breaking high,
pure price action. Yeah.
Buys.
Yeah, I mean, 94.61 is if it breaks that it's probably gone. I don't see the hour ever flipping back down at 88.38, which is why I closed very close to that as well when the flip almost occurred, and then it popped back up a little bit. But I don't think it's going to come back down again. It really tried many times, so I see it this day most likely being bullish now. It's dead. But
Well, be
that's just
careful.
my
Once you're at resistance, like, you might get this hourly bullish and the next hourly flop. Like, just drop down. Just depends on where this closes. Right? If we we end up pulling back and respecting this area, 2992, 2992.8. Okay, if we break the highs here, but come back up, close below it, next candle can give you a top wick and right back down. So
How am I seeing the same thing on your chart? Oh, you're on XAU. Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I'm on XAU.
Wait, the 15 just closed.
Yeah, 15 closed. Respecting?
Mini-
No, closed.
mini
Well,
top
it
wick.
did close respecting this area, right? No, it didn't. It closed
did.
above. Hold on.
Well, yeah, I mean, on my line, I put my line at 93.50, so it closed respecting, but it created a bottom wick first anyways. Might push up.
Yeah, close above this most recent area. You have room to here, so it could come up, create a top wick at 94. I probably don't look for buys here above until I'm above here. You want to be above
Until 95.
above this
95,
high.
47.
It's too many hard rejections here. Like this is tough. This rejection, these wicks. Yeah, I'd probably want to be above this support because everything above here drives up.
95.60. Okay.
Right. You don't even, well, you have a closure right here, rode up. This one kind of drove through here to this area. This one closed above, rode up. So at the very least, you're looking for this area, 29.99 with closures above 95. And then if it takes off, then it takes off. But at the very least, 29.99 once you're above 95.6. Yeah, this is too much nonsense right here across the board. Oh, right. Oh, that's actually right where this wick, it just wicked here. Look. Be careful at this area. Look at this drive up. Wick. Bong. Plummet. That's the only thing you're afraid of. Once you're past this and you're up here, then you're good. But right now, it's the only thing you got to worry about.
Yeah, it can come back down still.
It's only the 15
was a
closure,
great-
right? No, not really a top wick. You can close back in range on the next 15 and 30. Eventually, you start coming down. You got. I think the hourly closure will be key here. You got a lot of time here for the hourly. And don't forget, London is still going to be open after 11. It's not going to close at 11 because we still haven't switched. This week is the last week before they change their time for
Is it this
daylight
week?
savings.
I think it's 2 weeks.
It's 2
I
weeks.
think
So
they
this at the end of
close-
this week,
yeah.
isn't it? At the end of this week.
No, I think they do it on the 30th of March.
Okay, maybe the end of next week. So London, either way, London's still going to be open for another. So there's volume for another 2 hours here. On the overlap between New York and London.
Yeah, March 30th. So we still have 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So we have this entire week and the entirety of next week as well.
Yep, and then it's
So that'll be noon, right? For them?
right now.
For us, I mean?
Right now it's noon. It'll be.
Yeah.
It'll go to 11. It'll go back to 11.
Got it. Perfect. I didn't have any levels above 93, so I'm glad that you clarified that for me. Thank you.
Yep. It's Monday, International Chess Day. Eddie, what you doing today? Freon. Lifting 2 gallons of Freon. Curls, baby. Is Eddie even here? I'm talking shit to someone that's not even here. Yeah, last time I talked shit to somebody, it ended up really bad. Last time I was talking shit, it was to the fucking iguana crawling on top of me, and that motherfucker peed on me. I fell in the pool. When talking shit goes wrong. Robert Iguana Kelly. Still looking for trades? Yeah, while we're here, I'm looking for positions. Absolutely. Coming up, coming up, coming up. All right. Once we're past these wicks, man, we can look for something impulsive. Oh wait, I'm on. I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't look like futures. Yeah, futures is a bit different here. It's a harder read than spot because of this level here. Yeah, if this level wasn't in the way here, we're looking for buys right now. Yeah. We need to be above 3003. We need to close above there, right? Look at this closure here. Close below, next candle, no top wick, plummet straight down. For 70 pips. Yeah. I need to be above there. I need to break them highs. Break them highs. Thought Kenny was doing sign language. What was he doing over there? Oh, damn. Man, in what language is that sign language? That's a different sign language. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Ew, brother, ew. Brother, ew. Alright. Broke them highs. Can we close above? Pull up. Levels today, man. This range sucks. It's not an easy read here. I think based on the most recent price action, that's what we're looking at. Everything's great here except this level. I really don't like that level. And it's there on every time frame. You can't disregard it. Oh. I'd love to be training you guys, but I got the damn 5-minute rule on top trade. One day I'll join signals. Yeah, that's not the be all end all. Very soon you won't have to deal with that. Solutions incoming for the 5-minute rule. Careful of this level. If it is gonna come down and reject, this would be it. This would be the area. Will it reject? I don't know. No, I don't know what the market will do. We're gonna react to it. We're not gonna predict it. But if it is going to reject, this would be the area. Firm I use has 2-minute rule. How about the no minute rule? We're gonna try to get rid of that altogether. It's a stupid rule. All right, we're looking for a 30 closure here. We got less than a minute to go on this 30. It's gonna have to break these highs. I think this wick right here to the left, 30.05, and pull back. Or it's gonna have to pull back heavy right now and give us enough range to come back to resistance. Because the way it's looking right now, it's barely a top wick, and you might get just a small wick off this yellow line off 30.04 to come up. I need a top wick. If there's no top wick, I'm not going to do anything here. Hey, W. Michelle. Micheline, Michael. No top wick here, no range. If it drives up, it drives up. Let it. I'm not looking for positions here. Might give you a top wick and flip bearish, so I need some range to be created by this following candle, the current printing right now. AKA it can pull back for the hourly closure to leave us top wick, or it can drive up on the 15, create a top wick, and then we'll trade it on the next 15. But it is looking like buys. It's just a matter of timing. Will it be on the hourly? Will it be off the 15 in 15 minutes? But it is looking like buys right now. Zero structure. Well, we're bullish structure. Clearly bullish structure. Coming up on the 5. Problem is the closure on the previous candle, which was a 30 closure as well, indicating there's no more range to go up. So that's the only issue. So does that mean there is no range? No, that's just the first indication of it, right? But if that range is created by the following candle, we can still trade it. So let's see what it do. What it do. Time for the monthly fire drill. Let's go. All right, everybody, single line, single file. Everybody out. Everybody out. Single file. I don't know. I just got a text message that said time to check the fire alarm. All right. Seems to be working. You know, it's not the alarm that's the problem. It's the fire drill that people seem to have the issue with. You guys got to line up to the exit, single file, everybody exit. The alarm working. Not know it's so busy at the Zoom door. Yeah, there's a lot of. Well, we're kind of low for the Zoom today. Like Zoom's under 50 today. We're usually at around 60.
Okay. I think somebody, the new guy Michel is at the Zoom door. I don't know if you got a chance to let him in.
No, there's nobody at the Zoom door. I've been checking.
Okay, Michel. Are you in, Michel?
Or is it Michael?
He has different names on Discord as well. Are you in, or are you still waiting?
That's what she said. No, I was trying to make a lame joke. Nice.
Okay. Well, you have access to Zoom if you want to come in and join. There's no lag and there's no music either, but it's still fun because we all help each other out. It's Michel. Perfect. Must be a French name.
Oh. Nice. Oui, oui. No top wick, previous 30. Decision making time at this yellow line here. Either it rebreaks the highs, drives back down in range. Let's go. This hourly is going to get so interesting. If it does exactly what we said, respect 1,004 and just plummet on the next one. As my boy Focus once said, I'm the candle whisperer. Shout out to Focus. I love that guy. Sell now to 3,000 and enter buy. Nice. Thank you for the signal. Appreciate that. Gonna take off now? No, pull back for the 1 hour. Don't take off now. Oh, I said decision making time at this area. Seems too late. Seems to like the bias. I don't want it to go now. I got the Candle Whisperer on one of my channels. I was well surprised it wasn't taken. Yeah. Go figure, huh? Wagwan, my. Blessed. Or Ting Irie. Man, I'll take a bacon, egg, and cheese from a New York City deli right now. Something about them bagels, man. Something about them New York City bagels. Yeah, this shit's gonna lift off right now. Wait for the hourly, bruh. I'm just kidding. The further it drives, the better it is for us. I'm fine with it driving. I'm fine with it pushing all the way up above 30.10. Either way, if it pushes now or pulls back, it'll be beneficial for us on the hourly. What's not beneficial if we just stay right where we are. That wouldn't be a pretty hourly. So whether we pull back heavy or push up heavy, both good for us creating range. Right? The pullback creates the range in the form of a wick. The drive here creates range in the form of a drive and clearing out orders. Right? Because any kind of bullish drive starts clearing out orders, but a pullback here. Wait, hold on. Right, we want to look. Want to look something like this. That would be amazing, right? Or we want to look something like this. That would be amazing. We do not want to look like this. That would suck. Yeah, this is no bueno. Ugly.
Sorry, Alex, with that second candle that you drew, how do you expect that one to kind of play out, or what are you hoping for with that one?
This one? Right here? This one?
Yep.
I would hope the 30 pulls back here. Pulls back to here. This gives us range to play it this way. This gives us range to play this wick. Understanding that we closed below resistance, we might come down heavy, but I would still, with this bullish momentum and with this range on this wick, I will still play that. I'll still expect the top wick. Let's look historically. I priced it there. Yep. Doesn't look like we're going to get the pullback. Looks like we're going to get the drive, but back down in range. Pull back up. So this is at the very least what I would expect. I would be taking positions all the way here. At the very least, or at least the flip to this area. So let's see where that is on the charts now. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. But this leaves us a lot of range to play pineapples if we're wrong. This is the case. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have room for about 5 entries here in the worst case scenario if this doesn't play out. We need this closure. We've got to wait for a closure first.
Yep, cool.
People at the Zoom door, come on in. Breaks highs, we're going. Sure. I used to take that before. You would not be wrong here. No one walked in or walked out. Door just slammed on its own. That's fucking creepy. Creepy. Le candle on a 15. I know what I forgot. I know what's missing here today. Clearly need more water. I would need more power. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Cheers, gang. Yeah, 30 for the bearish. $15.30 closing red and 1 hour closing green above the yellow line. Then you will look for bottom week buys. Yeah, let's not say if. Let's get closer to the closure of the candle. 10 minutes to go here. 10 minutes on this 1 hour. A lot can happen here in 10 minutes. You see? A lot can happen here. 10 minutes is a lot of time when it comes to the charts or the hourly closure. Shit, 2 minutes is a lot of time when it comes to the hourly closure. A lot of things can happen here. But I will say there's nothing here right now that will lead me to a position. If like the way we're closing right now, this is how we close, I probably do not have a position just yet. 9 minutes, let's wait. going on in the news today? Oh. Where'd Jimmy go? Planet Fitness? No. La Fitness. Go to La Fitness. Look for me at your local 6ix9ine jump spot. Kind of indecisive here, huh? On this 15. Yeah, 6 minutes to go on the hourly. Let's wait to see what wick and what range this hourly leaves for us. And by the way, while we have some time for this hourly closure, drop a like, sub to the channel, do all the fun things that you were too lazy to do earlier. Go follow the IG and share the stream. What else can we do? Oh, join the free Discord. Join the free Discord and go download the 5-step psychology reset, the psychology guide. Download that. That's all free. Exclamation point guide. Everyone, I am live streaming. Bro, you can't do that to us. You can't promote your stream here. We do that. That's our move. You can't do that and pull our move on us. That's our move. We go to the other streams and promote us. There is part of the stream. Why block him? Dude, try to pull our move on us. What did Theria do? What are you guys banning him for? I think he just got sniped with some friendly fire. It happens sometimes, Theria. Sometimes you'll be receiving friendly fire like that. You gotta be careful. You gotta stay out the fire lane. Someone in the signal chat asked entry 98.1, exit 96.4. Why that is 34 pips? It would have been 2 entries, but it wasn't 34. It was 32 because I had basically another 2 entries at the same spot, maybe like half a pip away, so that I closed because it was too many entries. I opened them by mistake, so I opened and I closed them, and then that's why it's 32, because it was 2 positions of 16. Yeah, Jay described it exactly correctly. There's 2 positions of 16 pips at a combined 32 pips. And my spread is always 1, flat 1. The hourly closed. Man. Yeah. That's kind of all I can say about that. It closed, but it opened with a top wick. Yeah. It's gonna have to do something more. I'm still on here. I'll probably be on here for another half hour. Let's see if we get another 30 closure. And if we don't get anything, we'll take it to the signal channel till noon. We're just gonna be. I'm gonna be trading through London close. I'm probably gonna stream here for till 11:30, and then London close at noon. I'll trade through there in the signal channel. Yeah. If I didn't know any better, TTE gang has sell stops right here. I wonder. Well, it'd be funny if Nick showed up over here like, actually, yeah. What are we looking here, boss? I'm bullish, and my entries haven't set up. Not looking for sells, period. Buys only. I'd need a range 2 breakout for sells now. I knew this level was a fugazi. Remember this level I said, that's the only thing I'm having issues with. This level here, I knew this was a fugazi. Cleared it out, cleared it out, cleared it out, cleared it out again. TT not stream today? Really? Why? Why not? I mean, when you make the big bucks, you can take some vacations. That's one thing about Nick that I like. He's not about the big bucks. He's about the big work. He's about, you know, putting in the effort, putting in the work, and that's what he preaches, which is a great message. He preaches putting in hard work. Can't get lucky without hard work, right? Like, luck's not gonna find you if you're not putting in the work. Luck is looking for people that are putting in that work. And sometimes it makes a mistake and it misses you and it hits the guy behind you who's not doing shit. But that's very rare. Typically, it's looking for the one that does the hard work. Growing YouTube channel is a graft and a half, especially when only ad revenue. I mean, yeah, if you're only living off YouTube ad revenue, your ass is broke. I don't know how to run a YouTube channel. How you run a YouTube channel if you're only living off ad revenue? There's no revenue. There's only ads. Buy your bias is, yeah, my bias is bullish. My bullish is bias. That doesn't mean I can enter here. So I'm bullish, I'm looking for buys. I'm not, it means I'm not looking for sells, I'm looking for buys. Yeah, unless you're at like millions of subscribers, like even then it's not like crazy money off YouTube. You have to be making money outside YouTube. Check this hourly. Why was the wick not a perfect entry? Because it made a top wick first, and it didn't just make a top wick. That top wick bounced off a resistance. So as it's coming down here, it's coming down bouncing off something. It's not like the resistance was here, right? Like if this closure was up here, and then it's kind of like, all right, it's kind of arbitrary what it's bouncing off of. We could, if it finds a support, we'll get to the resistance and then we can make a decision. But it bounced off a resistance here. So as it's coming down to these areas, I don't expect these areas to hold. I have no expectation of hold or not. Like it bounced off a resistance to come down here. If it didn't make a top wick first, then we could say, let's look for these areas to get to this resistance. Right? But it got there first and then it started coming down, so. See this wick? Tap right there. It's coming down off something. It's not random area. I'm pretty ugly here on the 4 hour. Previous 4 hour closed bearish though, back in range. This one's just made a top wick, never broke the high. You could spend the rest of the 4 hour coming down heavy here. Right, it's only been an hour into the new 4 hour candle. This, if we never broke the high here, this higher time frame's not telling us we're gonna go up yet, just yet. Look at this. Driving back down in range here. Yeah, this 4 hour could just spend the rest of the day coming down. Be interesting. It could spend the next hour or two coming down back to support here, 29.96, and then that's going to be our range, right? It's likely because that's volume time, right? Volume's gone. We actually just spoke about this. Remember, Jay? We were saying how this 1 hour could come up, close bullish. The next 1 hour could come right back up, right back down. Close bearish, and that's your top wick here for the 4 hour. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. The 4 hour would end up. Would end up looking like this soon. It's just think about that. By the time this hourly closes, even if it does drive down to here, it's going to be noon. That's London close, which means you are likely then, since you run out of volume at that point, you're likely to just kind of like just range through here. This might be the rest of the day. Just timing wise. What do you say about order flow footprints? charts. I'm using it over years on NQ as a confirmation. Looks solid in general. You can see where and how much contracts price action, especially when it comes to breakouts. So in general, like in general though, I don't know anything about it, but I've heard multiple people talk about it. But in general, are you profitable overall in your trading? I get that the indicator's profitable. Are you profitable in your own trading overall? China Trades a guest on Ninja Trader live stream. What is she discussing? The reason for her last loss? Yeah, we were talking about it for the 2 hour, right? Yeah. Look, gave a top wick for the 2 hour. Yeah. Right before news. While we're allowing this 30-minute candle sprint, check out an indicator called HT. Jesus, what the fuck is going on today with the indicators? In the setting of the indicator, you can change to display the 4 hour candle while you're viewing the 30, 15, and 5. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. Thanks for that promo. Appreciate it.
Yeah, actually, Eddie uses that indicator.
Yeah.
And he talks
I
about
think
it.
Eddie and Javier was using it before too.
Yeah, Javier, I think was the first one to. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like shit on my charts. I just like clean charts. If I could, I'd get rid of all these lines. Too many goddamn lines. And why are they yellow? One for you down, one have a purpose to use. W. Hey. Oh, fucker got away. Don't worry, Chad. I'm not applauding. I'm not clapping for you. I'm clapping these mosquitoes. Where's Flayed? No, it was a serious question. I wasn't trolling. I was asking, are you overall in general profitable? How's your trading been going? Time to step up. W. Congrats. Amazing. Sounds good. Sounds like you've made trading your own. W. Yeah. I got a skydiving arm wrestling class at around noon. I'm gonna be late for that. I'm gonna have to skip that. Got space ping pong at 7. We play with actual water droplets in space. Instead of a ball, just water drops. See you later. At 11,000 miles an hour. This needs to do something.
Whoever trades crypto, the
5 p.m.
U.S. Securities Commission, the U.S. Securities Commission and Exchange Commission, Securities and Exchange Commission,
SEC,
just classified
Securities and
XRP.
Exchange.
Yeah, a lot of people are not from the States, so I figured I'd just clarify. But yes, correct, the U.S. SEC. I just clarify. I just classified XRP as a strategic asset, so that may be quite interesting for people looking to trade.
Hell yeah.
Crypto.
This goes back to 2022. This conversation on stream, we were talking about Ripple being positioned the best to succeed because it was made with regulation in mind. So
Nice.
it's literally this talk goes back to 22. People are like, which one do you really think will work if we're doing this? Ripple, man, Ripple and Ethereum.
And I think Bitcoin came down, gave a chance for a lot of people to buy back in. Obviously, if you don't have quite a bit of money, it's kind of pointless. If you're putting in $1,000, then it doesn't make sense. But it gives everybody the opportunity to get a nice buyback, because it went down to 80, was 110, so there's a lot of room up there to come back up. I think it might come back up, and everything might move once the Fed's lower rates, because obviously Trump putting it.
Damn.
So it's a great time to start, looking
Satoshi
at
don't want you discussing nothing, bro. They got you sounding like a radio that's trying to get tuned right now. Your voice is Satoshi over there messing up the clarity of the mic. Yeah, you were coming through with static. That's so crazy. Weird. You always got the clearest mic, but for a second there, you were coming through with static. I'm like,
holy crap.
I'm like, damn.
Okay.
Satoshi said, chill, duh.
All right, I'll shut up.
Matrix attack. Nah, I'm listening.
Yeah.
I'm listening. It wasn't me.
Yeah, hopefully people heard, because I'm not repeating this. People look like people heard, so they're just writing now. Thank you.
People are saying Ripple's going. I just say Ripple is going to be here for a long term. I'm not saying invest in it. There's probably better fucking meme coins you can invest in to, make more money or quicker. Okay. 9 minutes here for this 30. 2 hours coming back down. I don't think we'll drive. I think we will range here. Been XRP since 55 cents. You're fucking savage. He said, "Hold that, bro. Yeah, give it 10 years. You don't have to work in 10 years." My best Bitcoin buy was at, I want to say $900. My best Bitcoin entry was at $900. My best Ethereum entry was,
Wait, are you talking about you personally?
yeah.
You bought Bitcoin at $900?
Yeah, I used to mine Ether when it was at like 120.
Bro. You're never selling that shit. Just use that as leverage to get
No,
loans
I
and get
did.
stuff
I
without
sold
paying.
a large portion along the way.
Oh, you sold.
I sold a
Okay.
lot. I sold a lot along the way. Yeah. I'm just saying, I've been doing this. Like, I've been buying Bitcoin since it was. Yeah, it was very.
You want to hear something crazy?
I've sold
So
the
I
one,
play-
the Bitcoins that I bought at 900. I got rid of them when it was at like 20K.
Oh, god damn, that's a nice profit. That's a nice profit. So I play football every week, twice a week, Wednesdays and Thursdays. And in the team, there's a lot of British people here, and one of them, we asked him, so what do you do? He says, oh, I don't do anything. I'm retired. He's like 45 or 46, just a little bit older than I am. I said, oh wow, what did you do? He goes, I just got really lucky and got rich, really lucky. I go, what the hell happened? He goes, way back in the day in 2011 or something, a friend of mine told me to buy a Bitcoin, and I did. And I bought, like, it was $10,000 worth of it or something. And he goes, then I completely forgot about it and got married and had kids and all that. And I just completely forgot about it. It was just out of my mind. I literally forgot that I had it. He goes, what do you mean you forgot? I said, bro, life happened. I just forgot that I had that. And then one day a friend of mine asked me, hey, didn't you buy Bitcoin back in 2011? He goes, Bitcoin. Wait, I think I did buy something like that. He went back to take a look. Bro, it was worth $150 million and he sold everything just 6 months ago. Bro. He was just looking at him like, excuse me? Yeah, he just bought himself a house on a little private island, and he just travels back and forth and just chills. He doesn't know what to do with his money, so he just relaxes, enjoys life, and yeah. So he accidentally became a $150 million winner, basically,
Not really
because
an
he
accident.
accidentally bought something and
He
forgot.
did take that Bitcoin. He did what everyone should have done.
Yeah, but he said he would have sold it way, way, way before. No way he would have held it that long. It's the fact that he actually forgot that he had it that gave him a chance to get out and make that massive profit. Because otherwise, most people would have sold, 20K, 30K, bro, it was massive. And then, wait, it went up to 60 and then dropped all the way down to what, 4,000 or
I sold
5,000?
right after the very next run. Like, I bought it, and then, like, the very next run that we had, I sold.
Yeah, there you go. So
Like,
he would have never held it that long, ever. So, yeah.
yeah,
accidental
there's been like
multi-million.
4 or 5 more runs since then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's going to keep going up.
I'm talking
There's
about.
no way it comes back down.
I was doing this I want to say 2016, 2015, 2016. I had mining rigs, Ether mining rigs. It's a long time ago. Almost 10 years ago.
How many computers did you have to mine all that?
We had
Used all that power?
10 rigs with 7 GPUs each. And they took up more power than like a city block. it was just stupid. It was, well, I don't know, whatever. It's not a conversation for here, but like we used to go out of our way to find electricity for it. It's not worth it unless you have access to, like, back then when we were doing it, in order for us to make money, we needed to be paying less than 19 kilowatts and we were at like 19 cents per kilowatt, and we were at like 24 cents a kilowatt. So like it was you to really make money, you got to be like, these farms, the big mining farms, they pay like 3 to 5 cents per kilowatt, and they make ridiculous profits. So because it got harder to mine, and it took up more power, and it's the key is really power. You gotta, if you have cheap power supply, then you can make money. But at one point, it just became more cost effective and more profitable to just buy ether at the rate of its growth than to mine it.
Yeah, it's the same like the penny. Trump said he's going to stop printing the penny because it's actually costing more than the value of the copper.
Oh yeah. We're losing money on the penny. It's like 50 or like 52 cents or 15 cents for a penny, something like that. I don't remember. I gotta look it up. I remember it was like ridiculous numbers. It's way more expensive to make a penny than to just the price of it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of countries have stopped doing that for pennies, and they actually just round the numbers up and then just make it simple.
Yeah, because
a lot of countries that have horrible economy. Yeah. Europe still has them. They actually have a penny and a 2 penny. I was like, what do you mean 2? Yep, they have a 1 penny and a 2 penny.
Yeah, I think Canada still has them, right? A loonie and a toonie, or is those the dollars?
No, those are dollars. Yeah. They have here the euro, €1 and €2, and then after that it goes to the €5 bill. So yeah, they have a €1, 1 cent, 2 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent, 20 cent, 50 cent. All those prior to €1 as coins. Yeah, it's a 50 as coins, bro. You know how much change I get daily? I want to just throw it everywhere. It's just insane. It's stacked. Like, you have to have a wallet. You don't have bills. You have to have a wallet with a pouch on the side for all the damn coins that you get. It's insane. Everything is like 0.99 or 0.99, and then you just add up and 0.99.
You got kids now.
Add up
you
pennies.
need to get yourself a piggy bank, and that goes in the kids' room in the piggy bank. Trust me.
Got a different kind of piggy bank for Bianca.
I know, but like
bringing in way more
for her to learn and for her visuals over time, as she gets older, she's going to be seeing you drop change in there, and it's going to be growing. At 2, at 3, at 4, that jar gets bigger and bigger and bigger over 2 to 3 years, and she sees you putting money in there. She's going to be like, well, what are you doing? You're going to say, I'm saving money, and she's going to learn to put away money too. And then you're going to say, we found a better piggy bank. It's called a bank, not a piggy bank.
Okay.
Just a bank. And then you start
putting away
money there. But she's gonna learn the activity. There's like, she's gonna see you doing it. She's gonna wonder, what is he doing? Putting money away in there. She's gonna ask.
I'm gonna start doing that, I guess, when she's 1 or 2, when she starts actually.
Yeah, I just started doing it in her room in general. When she was born, I started keeping piggy bank. I think somebody gave us a nice piggy bank for her first birthday, actually. And I was like, all right, perfect. And then what I did, that piggy bank, we outgrew that piggy bank, so I got a really big clear jar. And we would just, like, so she could see the money going in there, so she could see it growing.
Yeah, I think when it's more tangible, it makes more sense that they understand the value of it, and then they can start calculating and understand how much a product is worth. And
that's like, as soon as they get all like from 7 to 10, then you're like, all right, there's a difference between money. Like, it's not just money, there's a difference between a $1 and a $5. This $5 can get you this. This can only get you a stick of gum, you know. This can get you a toy at $5 Below. Or, you know.
Yeah. So, I'm definitely down for that. I mean, I'm investing for her anyways. Got money invested in the stock market for her. Excuse me, at $200.
Yeah, but she ain't learning nothing from you having a life insurance.
No,
you know?
But that's just for her future. No, I'm saying, but then I can add that extra with whatever change I have, and then do that as well.
All the change that you ever get, and everything from the car and everything, like every time I get change, I just, all right, more to the piggy bank.
Bro, I think weekly, I get like €30 in change. It's just insane. So I always try to use them.
That's cake.
But then it's annoying to go through your change when you're at the cash and people are waiting behind you. Like, all right, look, let me just give you the 100 and whatever. And
that's gonna be the deposit for the first checking account.
Yeah. For her?
Yeah.
I'm investing $200 a month for her. I'm gonna be doing that for a long time until
that's not into a checking account.
No. I'm depositing it into stocks that are bringing in dividends, and every dividend it's gonna be reinvested. So when she's 30 years old,
high risk.
Not very high risk, but decent enough. I think I might increase it to 500 a month. And I've got a couple of companies I'm investing in that are dividend kings. And well, a couple, there are 10 of them technically. So I'm investing that, and then in about 30 years, I'll have invested about 180K if I keep doing that every month. She'll have about $2.5 million at that point.
So you're
But the
getting
annual
pretty good
dividend-
dividends from your investments?
Yeah, the annual dividend will be after 30 years to be withdrawn, will be $310,000 a year, so about 25K a month. And that's if I'm putting in 500 a month. But I think I'm just going to put in a one-time payment of 50K.
Are you getting
10K.
monthly payments right now?
Yeah, I'm not withdrawing them. They're all being reinvested.
Nice. You gotta
Every
tell,
one of them.
You got to tell me what companies you're invested in.
Okay, I'll send you my list,
Nice.
but just to you. Sorry, people. Let me do it right now. I'll send it to you on the private message. Myself.
Yeah, if you want to see this list, well, once he sends this over, just sub to the Signal channel. We'll post it in there.
Nah.
Jay's signals. Jay's market analysis and signals. 30 closed, I know, but I was gonna call it a stream. I will see. This is trash right now. Caca. Like your favorite motorcycle. Kawasaki. Trash session. Hey, we still got 32 pips. The streak lives on. W. Hey, while we wait here, and while my phone still has an active battery remaining, so has some life remaining, chat, spam some dubs for the streak and for the win on stream today. W. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know what haven't we done? We've smoked a joint. We've drank the protein. We took a trade. We got the dub. We had the Japanese session. I mean, the only thing we're missing is a London close. And New York session will be in the books, I think. What are you waiting for the market to do? Get out of this range. I'm waiting on this hourly to do something. Honestly, probably nothing special. It's just if I tell you there's probably no trades here, our viewers are going to drop by half. But there's probably no trades here, like from the way it's looking right now. We'll see. I mean, maybe this comes down for 80 pips in the next 20 minutes, and then we'll have a position. Right? I was going to call it at 11:30, but let's call it. I'll call it at noon here. Maybe I'll call it before noon. We'll see.
All right, I just sent it to you. Oh wait, no, I'm
Send it to chat.
Too
Public
much.
chat.
Yeah.
Gotta redo it.
Too many. Okay. I have to put it. All right, I just sent it to you private message. Was it public? No, it's just private. Yeah, it's just a plan basically that I've created on the 10 best companies that I would I call it like a forever buy and hold stock, basically. And they are dividend kings. So you guys should look into that. What dividend king is and all that. And sorry, Wish. I can't give it to everybody, man.
You got to read between the lines. He told you what to look for. If you just look for it yourself, you'll find it.
Yeah, look for dividend kings. Look at the dividend yield growth, but only as of the 10-year level. Because when it's first year, it doesn't really bring you anything. It's not worth it. Most people, when they invest, they pull out the money right away because they're always afraid. You know, oh man, that's going down, it's going up, or I don't know what. No, these are the ones that are always going to keep going up no matter what because of the type of industry that they're in and the companies that they are have created a certain.
See, if you were smart, chat, you would go to ChatGPT right now and you'd click the mic button, and you would let Jay just talk. And then once he's done talking, you click enter, and ChatGPT will pull up everything he's talking about.
So once you do that, then you've got two types of investment strategies. You can either do a one-time lump sum, or you can do it on a monthly basis, depending on what your budget is. So I've created both of those strategies, and then over time, I saw what was best. So somebody can invest, 10K, 50K, or 100K, and I've written down all that information based on the dividend yields of each company, on the growth rate that they've had, based on the 10-year profit, and then created a 30-year plan. So that's something that you just buy and hold forever. Then when you're done with that, you have, you make sure that your stock that you're buying, always click the button to reinvest dividends. So every year you're going to be paying taxes on the dividend profits that you make, but you keep reinvesting them anyways. So if you do that on those companies that I've created, that I've looked into investing in and did.
But you don't pay taxes on the dividends that you reinvest, right?
You must pay taxes on those because it's actual capital gains profit.
Even though it never hits your account?
Doesn't matter. You're still reinvesting them, so there's still a profit somewhere. So you must pay tax on those. But check with each state. It varies with each state and each country. But yeah, when you invest your dividends, you're making profit from that. So you should be paying taxes on those as a capital gain. And then I've created a strategy where you'd be investing either one lump sum or a monthly amount for 30 years. And it exponentially grows because when you invest the dividends, it compounds the actual profits that you make. And the amount of interest that these companies provide is insane. And Dividend Kings have been doing this for at least 50 years, paying dividends. So if a company has been secure in what they're doing, I'll give you one example of a company so you guys can maybe search for it. One example, Pepsi-Cola, right? They've been doing dividends for a very long time. They are very profitable, and it's never going to go out of business, right? Same as Coca-Cola. So if you look into those and then invest the proper amount, you have a great portfolio return, and then you just never touch that money again if you put a one-time lump payment. And if you put a monthly payment, then you make sure you don't miss one. But a one-time payment is obviously better because then you're making that money much faster on the compound with regards to instead of the monthly payment.
Because your yield's on a big.
So if I were to invest, yeah, I mean, if I'm to invest, let's say, okay, let's say I'm putting in $50,000. All right, I've got the numbers here. So let's say I put in one-time investment, $50,000 in those 10 companies. After 30 years, the total amount of the actual account will be at $2.8 million. It'll pay about a $350,000 yearly dividend, which is about almost $30K per month.
On what amount?
Sorry?
On what amount? What did you say if you invest?
On 50K investment. Yeah, I sent it to you as well. So you have the details, the breakdown, 10, 50, and 100K, and then $205 monthly. So it'll bring you 2.8 million and then pay you a dividend of 350,000 a year. That 2.8 million stays there. Whatever pays you that 350,000 is the dividend. It has nothing to do with the original investment that grew to 2.8 million. That still stays there.
That's still your money if you
want to take it. Yeah, it's still there. You can withdraw it, pay taxes on it, obviously. But then that 350,000, you're going to definitely pay taxes on that when you withdraw it.
Yeah.
Correct. No, well, the 350 will most likely not grow anymore because you're going to keep withdrawing the dividends and not reinvesting them. But you're going to keep having approximately that same amount because you're going to keep that money in there forever, basically. You would just live off dividends. You don't need to do anything else. I can live comfortably off 350,000 a year just on dividends.
Yeah, but how long would it take you to get to 350,000 a year?
That's what I'm saying. So it would be a 30-year investment on your 50K. So if you put in the 50K one time, 5,000 in each of the companies, I put 10 of them in there. That's what I've grown them. And then you let that grow and reinvest the dividends based on the expectation of what the dividends have paid in the past. And on
That's
the 10-year
without ever adding monthly payments.
You do nothing. Zero. Fuck off. Zero. So if you, however, put in $200 a month or $500, let's say it's $500 a month, every month for 30 years, which would be the amount that I've calculated here on the interest, then you would have invested $180,000. So you would have invested $130,000 more than your original 50K.
Let me ask you a question. When you reinvest them, you reinvest the dividends into the same company, whatever they come from?
Correct. When you buy the stock, it will give you the option, do you want to reinvest the dividends? And you say, yes, you click the button, and it reinvested back into the same company. So as the company grows, so does your money. You don't put it into another industry. That would be the best way to make money safe when it's in Dividend King. So if you're doing it with an ETF or something different, then it has more risk. It's a little different. You have to take a look at real estate of what company is going to be with that ETF, for example, or what business or industry they're going to be in. You have to research that company. But when you're in Dividend Kings, you're very comfortable. So if you're investing $500 a month for 30 years,
based on the math you've done on the top 10, at 50K, you expect once 50K is invested and not touched for 30 years, the expectation is
and reinvest the dividend. The dividend. This is very important.
In 30 years, it's roughly $350,000.
No,
monthly
it's $2.8 million that you've made, plus an annual dividend of $350,000, which is around 30K a month.
Okay.
I sent you that if you take a look at the message.
Okay.
I broke it down for you.
Yeah.
If you invest $500 a month, in 30 years you would have invested
more
180.
It's going to go slower, but
correct. But if you put in the $500 a month, because that's what you can afford, you'll have to put in 180, which is 130,000 more than the 50,000. But in 30 years, you would have approximately 2.5 million, which will bring you around 310,000.
Have you done numbers on a 10-year investment?
Yes, but they're not really worth it because then you're not making that much. It starts exponentially growing at the 10th year, 15th, 20th, and 30th year. You can start withdrawing them at the 20th year, but the amount difference is quite staggering because from 20 to 30 year, you have so much more capital in there. It's just exploding that I don't even look at touching it before 30. Because anyways, for my kids, when they're 30, my daughters will definitely have been married before 25 and have a family and all that. So this will help them.
I need to borrow money. I'll be like, nope.
Yeah, there's no borrowing money. I'm going to show them how to invest. I'm going to show them what I did for them.
See you later. I got the 55 and older Domino's championship right now. You crazy? I gotta go on this cruise.
Look at it. Everybody's private messaging me trying to get this info. Look at that. I don't see on the Discord. Yeah, so that's the idea. You do what you can afford, and then listen, this is what I do. I'm not here to give you guys advice on what to do, the same as Wix does, right? It's just for
educational purposes only.
Educational, sorry, yeah. But I've learned this from my dad, and he's, he taught me a lot of stuff, and obviously I have a finance background, so that helped. But there's other ways to make money a little faster if you want. You can do, covered call ETFs. You can invest in a little more risky stocks like REITs, which are real estate investment trusts, depending on each company. One of them you could never go wrong with would be Blackstone.
In terms of what?
They've got REITs, so real estate investment trust. Those that pay you that dividend, it's a quite high dividend. And when you have an investment in a REIT company, they actually pay you monthly, the dividend, because they're recuperating the rents from companies or people or renters or whoever it is, right? So they're doing that monthly. And then once you know that this company has a good background, a good standing, then you can invest in them. Those are a little bit more risky, but you can actually get a lot of money out of it because most companies might pay you a dividend every 3 months, 6 months, or a year, but the REITs will usually pay you every month. And that's where you can have a lot of interesting money coming from.
You don't care for that right now, do you?
No, some people might want that. So you can do that by putting into a REIT, but Dividend Kings and Dividend Aristocrats are the #1 investments that you should put your money in. to have it grow over time, whether you do it at one-time amount or every month. But once you do it every month, do it consistently. If you do it one time, then just forget about it and just click reinvest dividends. And then 30 years, you're going to start taking the money out. You can do it in 20 years, but I'm telling you, the amount difference is completely insane. So there's no point. So by now, most of you guys, 30 years, you'll be, close to retirement, and you'll have a couple of million, 2-3 million in the bank, plus the trading, plus the dividends, but you never need to use that 2 million. You can get a loan based on the
no matter what happens, you're eventually in life, money will drop.
Yeah, and so it's all about understanding what you're going to invest in. You need to learn each company what they do. You need to make sure that you understand what they sell, and you have to look at in companies that have a less risky stock but that pay a high dividend. So I don't know if Grok will tell you what that is when you put that information in it, because I don't use ChatGPT, I use Grok. But I mean, one of them, Apple, right? Great company. Even though I don't use any of their products, it doesn't mean I can't make money from them. So they pay really high dividends, and it's a very low risk stock. And they've been consistent in what they've been doing. So if you calculate those, you can make money that way. And then you can ask Grok, what are the types of investments I can make where I can get a monthly dividend payout, the types of companies I would be investing in, and how much the amount would be for me to make some money out of it for you to pay your bills, for example. So you want to pay your rent, $2,000, $3,000 a month. How much do I need to invest to get that money to come back to me?
Chat, this isn't money you're going to put in 10 grand now and then 3 grand a month comes next year. No.
No.
This is money you're going to basically lose. It's like you're going to take the money and you're going to lose it for like in a jeans pocket for the next 30 years and then find it in 30 years. Yeah. When you take it out the washing machine, be like, oh shit, I've been looking for this. No, yeah, that's what's going to happen. You're not going to have this for a long time.
Annuities is another one.
A what?
Annuities.
Yeah, well, fixed annuities,
I mean,
they're
I don't really invest
slow,
into annuities.
Slow vehicle. So fixed annuities,
yeah.
Slow vehicle because they're guaranteed. But if you're going to get like, variable annuities, then I don't know. There's better investments. There's mutual funds paying much better than annuities with almost the same risk.
Yeah, 100%. And excuse me, burping time. Sorry. And a lot of these companies have existed for a very long time. So I don't really do annuities. I do mostly stocks that do the dividends. So dividend kings and dividend aristocrats are the ones that I have most of my money invested in. So you can look into many different things of that nature. Big ass companies that are very well known. Have the research done, take a look and see what's worth it for you or not. And then take it from there. But these are what I use, right? It's not financial advice or anything, but you can do your own research on your end. And then when you make that money, you need to incorporate it into a different country. So look at Panama or the Caribbean or Cyprus or something like that, so they can help you.
What do you mean?
Tax-wise and not get fucked over completely.
What do you mean?
Look at the highest.
Taxes. Are we trying to?
You don't have to try to avoid, but you can do it. For United Arab Emirates, for example, you can do Cyprus and things like that. But I would recommend if you do have $1 million or $2 million or more, then create yourself a trust and have everything go through that trust through Cyprus as an example. That way you can get loans on the amount of money that you have and use that as a leverage to not pay taxes on anything, because then that loan is not profit. It's a debt. So you can use that loan of $500,000 or whatever it is, buy your house, buy your cars, and then put everything under the company's name or the trust's name. Then when you pass it down to your children, you're not taxed on that. There's also a trick there as well. So there are a lot of things you guys can talk to financial advisors with regards to that. But I mean, even if you invest just in the S&P 500, it's about 9% profit per year. It's not enough for me, obviously, so that's why I trade. But if I invest my money into something, then yeah. So I'm going to have for
Jay, looking at 5% a day. What do you mean a year?
You got a lot of doctors and you got a lot of doctors and dentists. They make a bunch of money. They don't know what to invest their money in, right? They're afraid. And if you don't do the research, you're going to get stuck that way. So you need to actually do the research, learn like you are with Wix and his trades and so on and so forth to get your own plan going. Not everybody. I mean, I worked hard to get this done. And dividend aristocrats, dividend kings, That's the number one thing to take away from this, and then look into that and how to invest in there, and then find the 10 best companies that work for you, or 5 or 15 or 20 or whatever it is. Invest in them, and then just never touch that money again. And if you want money quicker, then a REIT, REITs, real estate investment trust, is an ideal thing where you can get paid monthly for them, for the dividend portion. But I would not want to take that money out anyways. I would want to reinvest it. Compounding interest is the number one way to make money and provide wealth for your family. You know, massive companies like Blackstone and Vanguard and Stag, all of those companies, we know about them, but nobody really does anything with them, right? And so if you understand what companies are good once you've done your research for a long-term plan, then you'll find the right strategy for you. And that's what I've been doing for a long time. So if anything happens to me, I can just go throw out dividends that I have and pay for my stuff and whatever it is, but I don't need to. And either way, I don't care about money I make now anyways. It's all going to go to my kids. So that's my priority now. That's how I think about it. So
planting seeds.
Yeah, and BlackRock as well. There you go. I mean, those are massive corporations, people. They pay dividends like insane. The more dividends a company pays, the more people want to invest in it. So the stronger it actually becomes, right? So that's how what you have to take away from it. And I mean, Warren Buffett, right? He has a company, and I don't know if most people know about it. Berkshire Hathaway. They've got investment properties everywhere. There actually is a storefront of Berkshire Hathaway where I am right now, and they sell a lot of properties here. Mm-hmm. He just took out and sold a massive chunk of Coca-Cola, massive chunk of Apple, and has the highest cash assets
on hand
ever that he's had in the company, and it's around $380 billion in cash. I mean, bro, that's insane. But that means that everybody wants to invest in his company because the dividends that he pays out are actually insane. And the dividends that he gets paid from Coca-Cola are absolutely insane. He put in $1 billion in the 1980s and gets paid nearly $1 billion a year in dividends. Yeah. You got to find what works for you, right? So many people told me to buy
long term. You always got to think long term, because that 10 years will fly by in a snap. That 20 years will fly by, and you're gonna be like, man, 20 years, I could have really made sure I don't work in 20 years, right?
Correct.
I really made sure I would have been retired 20 years from now, even if I don't work a job that pays me retirement wage, you know, or that invests in my 401k and helps to build my retirement. I could have set myself up 20 years ago. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I mean, people don't think long term because they want. We were talking about that yesterday, right?
They don't think long term.
Social media.
Period. Because when you're a kid, you don't think at all, right? And then as you start getting older, you're not thinking at 20 what you're gonna do in your 40s. You're thinking, damn, I'm gonna fucking have a sick time in my 20s right now. I'm about to go out tonight.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm thinking the next 2 hours. I'm thinking, damn, I gotta wait. You're talking about 20 years. Get the fuck out of it. That's how I would have been when I was 20 years old. I would have been like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm trying to get lit.
Everybody wants the gratification right away. I get it, but don't get fooled by social media. Don't get fooled by all these, you know, people with Bugattis and Ferraris and all that. You know, don't get fooled by all this. Do what works for you and in your own time frame and in your own budget. And you know, once you're in your 30s, mid 30s or 40s, that's when you're going to have everything that you've worked for your entire life.
You're going to thank yourself. You're actually going to. The younger you would have appreciated you at this point. You just don't know it yet. You know?
You're going to be very proud of yourself. And once you do that, you can never be broke again, because if anything happens, you'll know how to make it back. That's the beauty. And we were talking about that last night with Wix and the chat on the private agent session. If anything happened to Wix and he lost all the money he made, he'd still be good with it because he knows how to make it back. He knows how to trade and make the money. That's what makes him sleep. Right, yeah, that's what makes you sleep comfortable at night. Bro, I sleep without having to worry about anything. You know, just making sure my daughter's not dying and still breathing, but that my girlfriend does. So, yeah, I just have to make sure, you know, food on the table, roof over the head, everybody's got what they need, everybody's healthy. That's all I care about, you know, and then the future, and that's it.
Yo, only one of these companies that I have no idea what the fuck it is. All the other 9, I'd figure, all right, it makes sense. But number 8.
Yeah, you're looking at the message I sent you. Okay.
Yeah, number 8. I don't know what that is. I gotta
Number
look it
8.
up. Yeah, I'll look it up.
Oh yeah, no, it's very well known. Yeah, very well known. But those are the ones I invest in, and I'm not gonna. You guys are asking how much I invest in my stocks, but I'm not telling you now. What the hell? Yeah, people are messaging me, asking me for information and shit, and I'm like,
You literally just
sorry
gave
guys,
it. You really literally just gave it. You just gotta
Yeah.
look it up. Don't be lazy.
I'm not gonna give you guys more details of things, but I apologize. I'm not gonna list the companies that I invest in, because I wouldn't want people to do something that wouldn't work for them, right? This is what I have done with my research. So I urge you to do your own research based on what information I've given you. That will hopefully help you from there. You know, real estate investment trust, do that if you want more risk and you're more willing to, you know, go for it, but then you also get a higher reward as well. Look at the 10-year dividend growth yield on any company and see if it's really worth it. If it's low at 5%, you don't want that. You want something at 8%, 7%, 10%, 15, 20, 21. There are massive companies out there.
What's
But,
this?
yeah.
What's this growth? What is this numbers estimated on? The average growth every 10 years in the last 10 years?
No. So when companies provide an idea as to what their company is willing to give as a dividend, and then they calculate their expected growth or growth of
So this
previous
is based
years
on their
then they-
internal expected growth over a 30-year period.
over a 10-year period or a 15-year period, or what if they've done in the past. So I base it on history. If you've done it in the past and you've been consistent with it, to become a dividend king or dividend aristocrat is extremely difficult. So once you've done it, I understand that the expectation that you have for the company to grow based on what you're doing or based on, you know, the sales, or you're going to raise the price or whatever it is, this is what makes sense. So that's why I looked into those specific companies particularly, because they're very, very solid. And based on that, that's how I took my positions. When you look at ETFs, exchange traded funds, then you're looking at, it's something a little more risky, but then I'd be looking more into investing in Vanguard in there. It wouldn't be one of the companies that I've sent you, words, for example. It would be a little different. So if you look at a company, take a look at the actual stock, open it up, and then see what their 10-year growth yield would be. And then take a look and then see from there. If a company gives you a yield growth that is too high because they're brand new, then it's probably bullshit. They're trying to attract people, get the money, and then it's going to crash. You have to have a company that's been there for a long time, not 6 months or a year, but I mean a really long time that's shown proof that they can actually do what they're doing. And the worst thing a company can do is reduce dividends. If a company reduces dividends, they are screwed. Coca-Cola lost money at some point. They didn't care. They kept raising the dividends, and that's what kept them in business and become massive, massive, massive billionaires. If any company reduces the amount of dividends that they provide you, that means they're not confident in what they're doing. So when a company does a buyback, the stocks rise and explode, because that means they have more profit than they've made that they expected, and they want to give back to the investors. And they hope that the investors will reinvest the dividends so they can keep regrowing the company and adding more whatever of that business that they have out there to make even more money. We have more people on the planet now, so the money is just only going to grow, unless, you know, some crazy shit happens where everybody dies. But that's just the idea. That's how you would need to see the world, as what the expected value of a company would be, what the financial future prospects are going to be, and then from there you see what happens. So that's why when we look at trading, right, and then the Feds come out with numbers. Those numbers already happened the previous month, and they say this is what occurred, or this is what we expect the value to be based on what people are buying, and so on and so forth. It's the same principle. But imagine that with companies that have been in business for hundreds of years, or banks for hundreds of years, and that have consistently paid out a dividend without faltering. And then from that, you can make a better informed decision as to what you would want to invest in. And that's what I did. It took me a while, but found the right companies that I wanted, and here we are.
Nice.
I already gave you one of them, by the way, was PepsiCo. So go from there, people. Just these are huge companies. You will definitely know them.
All right, we had the hourly close, the 2-hour close. If it was volume time, I might be looking for bottom wicks here, but I'm gonna call it a session here. Where it's noon. I'm gonna be trading in the Signal channel for Asian session. So I'll see you guys, everyone in the Signal channel. See you guys for Asian session. Some gang, appreciate
Thank you very
having
much,
guys
Wix.
here. Thanks for the conversation, Jay. Appreciate the info. It's a W, massive.
My
W.
pleasure.
I think a lot of people enjoyed that. And
Hopefully.
yeah, chat, drop some likes for that convo and sub to the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mods, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Let me run the stream. Some extra work today for the trolls, for the bots. Yeah, chat. My time here is up. Gotta go. Love and wisdom to you all. I'll see you guys here tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp. All right. Yep. Let's call it a session here. Let's get our outro going. I don't even know if I have an outro on this track. I don't know. Let's see. I might somewhere, right? Maybe this. We could do better. Let's see. Maybe this. I don't know, man. Whatever. It doesn't matter, chat. I'm out. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. Enjoy the rest of your day, gang. Later.
You